Okay. The video quality is not very good. Sound quality is not very good. I'm driving. So the sound quality is even worse. Yeah. I am an American Asian. And this is my podcast. What the fuck? Okay. I'm doing this because I watched a Joe Rogan podcast, and that guy is like the fucking devil. Not in a bad way, in a really good way, of course. He was like, yeah, stop being a little bitch and go make a podcast, right? So I was listening to that yesterday while I was walking my dog, and I was like, yeah, people hate their jobs. They're doing shit they don't like, and they work all these crazy hours and they make no money. They should just go make a podcast. And it really spoke home to me because I hate my job. I'm just barely staying afloat. And I have a kid, beautiful daughter. It's all good, it's all great, but and I'm too self-conscious to do this anywhere else besides my car. Yeah, before I used to wonder, like, why do people do this in their car? Right? Why do people do these driving podcasts or whatever? And I realized it's because you can say whatever the fuck you want when you're in your own car. And that's like the only like private space you have these days. So yeah. So I'm here driving to work. It's 7 a.m. I left the house around 6:30. I've been trying this out, pressing record, deleting, pressing record, deleting, laughing up. This is like take 5, take 6. So, a little bit about me. My name is Daniel So. I'm based in Korea. Yeah, I've been living in Korea for the past 10 years. American born. And, yeah, why am I doing this? Well, I think, so I titled this podcast, I titled it as American Asian, which is the reverse of what the word order usually is. We usually call ourselves Asian American. That kind of ties into why I'm doing this. I feel like as American Asians, we're always kind of like basing our identity off of our differences. Like right now, you see a lot of undocumented immigrants, illegal immigrants, whatever, and they're very nationalistic about where they came from. They're like La Raza, Mexican pride, whatever, things like that, and very tribal. But Asians, we are actually quite worse. We've been doing this for a much longer time. We have things like Asian pride and rice fever, yellow fever, and we're always like, even though we're living in America and we are benefiting from, well, I'm not living in America, I want to get back, but anyways, we're benefiting from being part of the greatest nation in the world, and yet we still always have Korea towns, China towns. Yeah, I feel like we're so focused on being tribal as American Asians that it's not really helping anybody, really. I mean, first of all, it's a bad, I just hit a tunnel. It's a bad example when we are very tribal. Like, if you're a illegal immigrant coming to America and you see all these Koreans, Chinese, they have their own towns, they're not really assimilating. You could be a Korean American, you could be Korean in Koreatown, and you don't need to learn English at all, supposedly, right? Like, you can just live off working with other Koreans, selling to other Koreans. Hold on, I need to pay my toll. And that's one reason why I'm kind of titling this as American Asian, even though again it's an awkward term.
어서 오십시오. 이용해 주셔서 감사합니다.
Yeah, and let's see, what else is there? And yeah, I just feel like right now there's not a lot of like American Asian voices that are a part of there's not a lot of American Asian voices at all. Right now we live in like some pretty crazy times. We got Trump. We got all these left-wing, right-wing philosophies, ideologies out there. You have like black voices, white voices, Latino voices. They're all kind of like expressing their opinions and things like that. Very few American Asians, I'm going to just keep using that term, very few American Asian males actually. Because there's a lot of females out there that kind of like that are part of the discourse. The discourse. Not a lot of American Asian males, and I think there are reasons for that, and that's kind of something I want to explore as I do this. And so I usually don't drive to work. I usually take the bus and the subway system here because in Korea it's really well done in Korea. But I'm driving because I want to keep doing this, keep recording myself, talking into the ether, and just kind of like express opinions from an American Asian perspective. And I guess you could ask yourself, like, why are you who's living in Korea, who are you to be speaking about American things? Because when I talk about having a voice, I'm talking about actually participating in American politics. One thing I do want to say is that I benefit so much from being an American citizen. It's kind of like Paul in the Bible, where Paul in the Bible is like, he always gets beat on, he always gets tortured and all this stuff, but he can always say that I'm a Roman citizen, I was born a Roman citizen, you can't touch me. And I can say that all the time. Like, I can go anywhere around the world, or I can be based in Korea, and then I can say, I'm an American citizen, you can't take that away from me. And it's like such an amazing blessing, it's like a power, and it's not, I never did anything to deserve it. I just happened to be born in America. And so I am a living testament to how incredible it is to be an American citizen, even when you're not in America. And I feel like, being away for the past 10 years has kind of like given me this perspective. We'll just call this the end of podcast 0. I do really want to go in and to discuss American politics, Trump, William Barr, all this China tariff wars and stuff like that. But maybe we'll do that next time. For now, just explaining who I am, what I'm trying to do. Hopefully the sound quality isn't too bad. And if it is, then fuck. I don't know how else I can do this. Like, I can't do this in the morning because my baby's sleeping at home. So yeah. Okay. So that's it.